Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Season 1 of my Let's Play series. Once again, I am in the Nether, and I've stumbled across another Nether fortress. I don't plan on being in this one very long, because I did happen to find another spawner rather quickly. So I really just want to grab this spawner and get out of here. I just wanted to pick up a little bit more Nether quartz and some glowstone. That was the whole reason I was here. And I just happened to stumble across this, and I figured while I'm here, this might be a fun place to start things up. And man, they are just knocking me around. Woo! Charged Porter to the rescue. And I got it. Awesome. So basically what that means is eventually, probably in the next couple episodes, we will get to work on making a wither skeleton spawner, which is something I've never done before, so I'm a little excited to try to get that done. Let's go ahead and get our tools charged up. Like just about everything's charged up here. Right. So, I think I've gone too far. There we go. I wanted to try to work a little bit more with immersive engineering today, but I'm not really sure what it is I want to try to get done today. So I think what I'm going to do, I just couldn't resist starting the episode since I found that blaze spawner. I think I'm going to take a little bit of a break and read up on some more of this immersive engineering and decide where and what direction we want to take with it. So I will be back shortly. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I made it back from the Nether, of course, and I think what we're going to want to do to get back into immersive engineering is we're going to want to get one of these tanks, and I'd also like to work on getting one of these silos. Both of them are going to require some treated wood fence and some iron sheet metal. So I think it would be a good idea to go ahead and teach the grid how to make these things, just to make it a little easier for us. And when we get back outside, we're going to need to put some of our buildings back up. Let's see what exactly that was. Iron sheet metal. Let's see how to make iron sheet metal. Iron plates from immersive engineering. And I've been having, with the grid, I've been having to tell it to use the immersive engineering stuff. So if you guys are trying to do this at home, make sure that you're using the steel from immersive engineering. If you're doing the auto crafting bit, unless you've gotten into some of the other mods that have steel, you'll want to make sure that whatever kind of steel you have, basically, is the steel that you're telling the grid to auto craft with. And it looked like we were going to need a fair amount of that. So let's head back outside. And you can see I've been rearranging stuff a little bit. I decided to go ahead and turn our improved blast furnace around. And I did get rid of the Ender IO conduits and Ender tanks because I'd like to get this area all done up with immersive engineering. And believe it or not, this is actually working. I've got a hopper underneath of the coke oven, and when the coal gets turned into the coal coke that we need, it gets shot out of the hopper onto the conveyor belts. It goes up the conveyor belt, and it actually does an amusing little hop to get up there. And then it is fed into the hopper at the top, and it is actually working. So let's run back in and take a nap really quick. Let's see, I think we'll talk about the center pouch in a little bit. I don't even know if I've got anything I can get rid of. So I can put that up. Had some stuff following me around there for a minute, it looked like. There it was. There we go. So let's, I think the first thing we're going to want is this silo. Or not the silo, but the tank. And for that, we're going to need 34 iron sheet metals and some treated wood fence. So let's get, we could set that output out of the front if I remember right. So let's get our steel press back together. Okay, put that out of the front. So I think it was something like this. Heavy engineering block, perhaps. Let's just look at that recipe again. There we go. It was the redstone block. Good thing I looked at it. Ah. How about, so there's a light source right behind there, so it maybe place it on top. It's our redstone block. Piston upside down. I think we can rotate that with a hammer. Yeah. There we go. Bring this one up here. Then we needed a couple of conveyors. I'm thinking it looks an awful lot like I'd be able to do something like this. Yeah. So that's going to be nice. I might even, I didn't realize it would do the diagonal like that. So I may end up making this look a little prettier. But now, when I throw, say, some steel in here, or some iron, it should come right out of here. Guess it helps if we hit that with the hammer and turn it into the metal press. I think we needed a wire connector. We can get this guy powered back up again. Yep, there we go. Then I'll need that metal press on there. I'm still working out some of the details on how this works. If I turn that around. I am definitely picking it up. I think the answer here may be to just do the old hopper with the chest. I think that may be what we go ahead and do for the time being. I think I'll have to dig in here to actually be able to get to it though. Yeah, there we go. So as this is cooked, it'll turn into our steel ingots. They should ride down this belt and get automatically turned into plates into the hopper and down into the chest. Yeah, that is definitely what's happening. So that little setup is working. So we've got some steel plates. We're going to need quite a few more steel plates. I think to help speed that up, I'm going to use our hammer. Well, that wasn't exactly what I thought was going to happen. Oh, I tell you what happened is my hammer ran out. That's what happened. I'm thinking I should be able to turn those back into ingots. Yeah, I sure can. Not a total loss, just a little bit of time. There we go. Let's see if we can't get another hammer. There we go. Let's try that again. There we go. Now if we request those blocks, let's see what we needed again. Of course, I can't find what I was looking for now. There it is. I think we wanted to do the silo first. Yeah, because this will store slag, and that's what I'm looking for. I want something that will store the slag. And I'm going to want the tank to store the creosote oil. So let's do the tank first. That was 34 of the sheet metal. So let's just see if we can't get maybe 80 or so of those. Look at that. We sure can. And I think I'm going to want to set this up back behind here. And you know, I think I need to run back over here and get my drill charged up because I'm going to need to clear out a little bit of stuff. I'll take the double battery for now. While we wait for the quadruple to get charged up. That double battery already charged my drill. There we go. Leave that in there for now. And let's clear a little bit of this out. think that'll probably work for now. We were also going to need some treated wood fence. How much of that do we need? 4. Let's get some of our treated wood fence. Oh, which I probably never taught it to make. Oh, I did. I just never put it in the auto crafter. I think we can all see why I put these travel anchors in now. With as much running back and forth as I need to do, that is much quicker. And of course it's nap time, so let's go take a nap. There we go. And we should hopefully be able to request our fence now. I think it said we needed 4 of those, but I think they craft increase. Oh, that's because temporarily took that down. So I'll just set that back up real quick. That's no big deal. And again, this is just going to be temporary until we can get an actual silo going. The silo holds, I think, twice as much as this little barrel does. I wonder if I can use... Did I leave the hammer in the grid? Yeah, I sure did. I wonder if I can use this hammer to rotate that guy. Would you look at that? Pound it around to where I need it to go. There we go. Well, I should be able to give us access to the oil again that we have. Jet to fluids. Now we shouldn't have much of a problem getting that fence. Try that again. There we go. And let's see. It's like it's going to be a 3x3, it looked like. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And where did they start those? There's one in the center down there. And then we're going to build it 3 or 4 tall, I think. So 1 there, and then something like this. See, I can't remember. I think it was 3 tall. I do wish there was a way to speed this animation up a little bit. Oh, there is. And it's 4 tall. And that last one, 4. This last one up here is going to be completely filled in. The inside of this, though, these first few levels are not. It's just that one at the top. Just like you would expect a tank to be. And now I think it's just a simple matter of hitting it with the hammer. Or not. I need to apply a redstone signal? Fluids can only be extracted from the bottom center block. I will come back in a minute when I have figured out how to work this tank, so I will be right back. Hello everyone, and I'm back again. I figured out why I was having a problem. I was using the wrong sheet metal. This should be the right stuff. I was trying to use the steel sheet metal, and apparently what I need is the iron sheet metal. Materials do make a difference. The overall structure was correct. Again, we were just using the wrong materials. Not a big deal. So now when I hit this with the hammer, hopefully it will turn into our... There we go. Now that looks pretty cool. I think I like that. So what we should be able to do, if I can find the rest of my pipes, there they are. I'm thinking I'm going to want to put this stuff in the top. Now that was not the way I wanted that to go. I've already crafted our fluid pump. That wasn't terribly difficult. I didn't even teach the grid how to do that. It's just some of these iron plates, one of the iron mechanical components, and 3 of the fluid pipes. And the fluid pipes are really easy to get also. Now, those are just 6 iron plates, and that's actually a pretty good deal. Because 6 of those iron plates, you can get 1 iron plate from 1 iron ingot, and 6 of those plates gives you 8 fluid pipes. So that's actually a pretty good deal, I think. That worked out. So we should be able to finish bringing these pipes over. And I've got about, what is that, 12 buckets? I want to say 12 buckets of creosote oil. Now hopefully when I flip this switch, this thing will need a redstone signal. So hopefully when I flip that, we should, if I did this right, yeah. Now hopefully that's actually going into the fluid tank. I honestly don't know how to check that. But I think what I'll do, let's see if this will play nice with the grid, because this might be a way for me to check on how much fluid is in there. I think I can get directly underneath of this too. Yeah, I can. So let's see if we can get another external storage. Actually, let's just take this one. Because if this works, we won't need that. So let's just take this one real quick. For the time being. There you go. I honestly, again, I don't have a whole lot of experience with immersive engineering. So I don't know if it's going to let me do this or not. So I think we're going to need a little bit more cable. I told you guys there was a good chance we were going to be rearranging some of this stuff. That's what happens when you don't know your mods very well. So hopefully that doesn't. Oh, you know, it may because I didn't set this to fluids. And it looks like it's working. I think that just gave me access. It is. How fantastic is that? So what I'll do in a little while is I'll work on getting this stuff pumped into there. Or pumped into our... I think I may actually have a cool solution for that, believe it or not. See if we can't craft up an importer real quick. And while that is crafting, I am going to run back and take a nap. I know you guys love watching me die. That was kind of derpy. I don't know what that was all about. But let's head back out there. And hopefully our importer is done. It is. So let's see if this will let me just straight import this. Knock that around. I got to tell you, I may just start using this hammer to knock stuff around because I'm kind of liking that. If I set this to fluids, it is. That is awesome. Oh, there's a little gauge right there. That is cool. That is super cool. I am really liking that. So now we've got our nice immersive engineering tank. This filled back in. Fill this in. Man, I am really liking how that worked out. Now here, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it like this. I may honestly, I think I may try between episodes to see if I can't get this part to look a little prettier. And I do have some other ideas for these conveyor belts. But I think, mainly due to my own just not having any knowledge of this mod, I think this is going to wrap up today's episode. At least we got our tank to work. And man, I am really liking how that works. That looks really cool. So I'm going to wrap up the episode here. When we come back next time, we will work on crafting, what was it? The actual tank, or the silo. The silo is for the slag, because I'm going to want something to hold all that slag. And man, I am loving the automation. That is just gotta be, this is probably one of the coolest looking mods I think I have seen. But again, I think that is going to do it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed watching me learn how to play with immersive engineering today. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. Remember to give my videos a thumbs up if you're liking them. And if you want to be notified of videos I put out in the future, be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions about any of the mods or any of the other things that I build or try to automate, be sure to leave some questions down in the comments section below. Thanks for stopping by today, guys, and take care.